Hello, and welcome to another episode of my 100 Day to Prosperity Challenge journey. My name is Tamisha, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. We have been talking about affiliate marketing and mindsets of a millionaire, basically. And I've been talking about this basically since I've been on YouTube. And so I wanted to put the affiliate marketing to the side for a second and actually talk about mindset because I believe that is extremely important. If you don't have your mind in the right setting, you cannot expect to be successful in anything that you do. And it's not just business, but anything. If you want to learn how to play the piano, you've got to get your mind together because there are going to be hard days ahead. And if you don't have the mindset to push through those hard days, you're never going to be successful in anything, including playing the piano. Believe me, I know. Okay, so we have been diving deep into the book Secrets of a Millionaire Mind, and this is my copy of The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, and you need to get your own copy of The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. I have a link in my description box. Go get the book, okay? It will change your life, and that is what we're trying to do anyway, right? You don't want to be an affiliate marketer or digital marketer by name only, right? You actually want to build a business and be successful in the business. Well, you have to invest yourself. Remember, that was the first thing that we have to do to get our success cycle going. So in order to invest in yourself, you have to take personal development very, very seriously. And I do. And that's why I bought the book. So you need to invest in yourself and you need to buy the book too. If you want to be a millionaire, then you need to think like one. And in order for you to do that, you need to read the book. Okay, read the book. All right. So right now we're on the third wealth file, I believe. And the third wealth file states, rich people are committed to being rich, while poor people want to be rich. Okay. So there is a definitive line that he has drawn in the sand there. And basically he's saying that rich people have made up in their mind. They have gone above decision, and they are committed. Come hell or high water, they're going to be rich, where poor people just want it. And what I mean by just wanting it is they say that that's what they want, but they're not living like they want it. So basically, he starts out the whole section by saying that it's because we're double-minded. We have negative thoughts about being rich, and so that's why we don't get what we want. We're not clear in our head about being rich is a good thing because we have been told and programmed to think that being rich is not a good thing, that you have to worry about taxes and you have to worry about being kidnapped or your kids being kidnapped, or you have to worry about people trying to rob you, or people always wanting a handout. And to me, I'm like, so? I mean, not about my kids getting kidnapped, but everything else, so you can say no. So I'm in a higher tax bracket. Number one, the taxes of the rich, almost everything can get wrote off. So they probably got a better tax deal than I do right now as a middle class person. But if I'm making enough money, I don't care if the government takes a large chunk of it because I still have a ton of it to live off of. You know what I'm saying? It's the way that you're thinking about it. You just see it as all negative. If I got a ton of money, what does it matter? And then also as far as my kids getting kidnapped, they only get kidnapped if the people know you rich. You up there spouting off and running your mouth, then that's why they know you rich and that's why they get kidnapped. I mean, that's how I think anyway. So, I'm going to get my money and I'm going to keep my mouth shut. That's how I feel about it. But, that's just me. So it also brings me to a principle in the Bible that says that you cannot ask God of anything and have a double mind. So if you want to have anything, you have to have faith, you have to believe it, and you cannot doubt, you cannot waver. And so if that's a principle of God's, then obviously it's a principle in the physical realm as well. And so if I want money, I can't waver in my pursuit of it. I cannot doubt that it's going to happen, and I got to get rid of the negative thoughts in order for me to positively get what I want in the future. So that was the first section, and his wealth principle that he says the number one reason most people do not get what they want is because they don't know what they want. Okay, so you have to get and become very clear about what it is that you want, where you want to go, and where you want to be. And you have to write those goals down, and you have to put it in front of your face, and you have to read it every day, and you need to speak it out loud, and so that it becomes a part of you. It becomes part of your DNA. And once it drops down into your heart, it doesn't matter what the outside circumstances happens to you, you still are going to stand on what it is that you believe. And if it's becoming rich, then that's what's going to happen to you, or for you, and to you. Okay? So, put it bluntly, if you're not achieving the wealth that you desire, it's because of two reasons. Either subconsciously, you don't really want the wealth, or second reason, you're not willing to do whatever it takes to get it. And so the second part of this section was basically him talking to us about how we don't really want it. Pretty much is he's saying that if you wanted it, then you'd have it. If you were going to want it to the point where you'll do whatever it takes to have it. And, I'm talking legally, ethically, morally, do whatever it takes to have it, then you would have it. Okay. And he talks about 3 different steps to wanting. The first step is, I want to be rich. And basically what that means is, as long as it falls into my lap, I'll take it. And nobody gets rich by wanting it. Joyce Meyer says you don't need wishbone, you need backbone. Okay. So nobody gets anything by wishing or wanting. All it does is creates more wishing and wanting. So anytime that you wish for something and then you consistently don't have it, it causes a greater wish, a greater want. And all you're doing is circling this circle of wishing and wanting and hoping, but nothing is happening because there's no action. There's nothing that's making this happen. And you're just spinning your wheels going nowhere, because you're not willing to take the action needed to make it happen. The second part of the second level of wanting is, I choose to be rich. And though that is good because you have made the decision to be rich, that's awesome. But that is not always, that's not going to always get you there. And he says that the word decision comes from the word decidir, which I hope I said correctly, and it means to kill off any other alternatives, which is a great thing to do. But there is a better and higher level of wanting, and that level of wanting is, I commit to being rich, meaning that no matter what comes my way, even in a decision, if there's something that happens that just throws me totally off balance, I can change my decision. All right. But if I commit, no matter what happens, no matter what comes in front of me, no matter what anybody says, no matter what, my favorite show came on and I just really want to watch, it doesn't matter. No matter what comes in front of me, I still move in that linear plan to become rich. All right. So basically he says, what are you willing to do to become rich? Are you willing to give up friends and family time? Are you willing to give up Are you willing to work 16 hours a day? Are you willing to give up your weekends? Are you willing to push through when you're tired? Are you willing to give up some of your hobbies for a time until you get until you become rich? And if the answer is no, or I'm not sure, then you need to really rethink and reevaluate whether you want to be rich or not. It takes commitment. It's like anything. Anything worth having is worth working for. It's worth doing the work. And if you're not willing to do the work, then you don't really want it. And that's basically the point of what he's saying. You got to push through. You got to do what you got to do in order to get what you want to get. And I want to be rich, and I'm willing to take the sacrifices. And I have done so. And, I'm still in the beginning of my journey, but my commitment level, I'm committed to it at this point. There's no other option now. I have bought into this so deeply that it's either get rich or die trying. I hate to quote 50 Cent, but that's basically the way it is. I either get rich or I die trying. And so that's where we are with this. Failure for me is just not an option. And we'll just make it happen. And they're like, and he posed this very poignant question. Would you bet your life that you would be rich in 10 years? And if you say no, you're not willing to do whatever it takes. At this point, I believe it's yes. I think I could bet my life on it. And I hope you can too. All right. So if you're not totally, fully, and truly committed to creating wealth, chances are you won't. All right. So let's get to the declaration. Declaration says, I commit to being rich. Okay. We do it 3 times, remember? So number 1, I commit to being rich. I commit to being rich. I commit to being rich. Why? I have a millionaire mind. So thankful that you have joined me on this episode today. If I've given you any value in the content that I've given you, please give me the thumbs up button, like the video, and please subscribe to my channel. I want you to be successful. And if in order for you to be successful, you kind of need to follow me. So make sure that you do that. I mean, I'm not the only person, but I'm as good as anybody else. So follow me on my journey and take the action that it needs to take. You can't become rich wishing. You can't become rich hoping. You can't become rich wanting. You actually have to commit and make it a part of your daily life. All right. Take action daily. All right. So, and get the book. There's a link in the description box below. Get the book. Join me on the journey, on this commentary as I'm going through it. If you don't want to get the book, they have it free on YouTube where they read it to you. So you have no excuse. Do your due diligence. This is about personal development. It's about making yourself better. You're worth it. All right. If you don't feel that you're worth it, you will never get to where you need to get to. Okay. And last but not least, if you want to join me on my journey, if you want to learn what it is I'm learning to be successful in the affiliate marketing space, make sure you check my first link in my description box. And it'll give you all the information that you need. We have a very supportive community. It's there to help you learn affiliate marketing and earn money at the same time. And I am thoroughly enjoying the lessons that I'm learning, and I'm thoroughly enjoying the community that I'm a part of. And we want you to be a part of it too. So if you feel so inclined, click the first link in the description box, and I'd love to see you on the other side. So until next time, my friend, make sure that you think big, dream big, take action. so that you may own the life of your dreams. Bye now.